and you look for maybe special teams. But then again, you've got Breck Hall, who returned a major punt last week down to the 18-yard line to set up the game-winning touchdown. We've seen Rodney Woodward take one in. So really, these teams, when you put them on a scale, it probably evens out.
Yeah, I think so too. The only advantage maybe is Breck Hall at quarterback for Courtland. That could be an advantage, but as I said before, Chancellor has a fantastic defense.
Right, and for the first time maybe since we've done a game this season, weather is certainly going to play a factor. Hurricane Lil, of course, is threatening the coast, and it's coming this way, and we've had a spitting of rain, and we've had the wind. You can see the wind is certainly going to be a factor tonight, so it's right now pretty still, but I think it's going to play a factor in this football game.
Well, Mike, I think if the rain comes, I honestly believe it's going to be to the advantage of Chancellor. I know you said Courtland would be to their advantage, and the only reason I'm saying that is because I think that Courtland may be more of a throwing team, and receivers trying to make their cuts in the rain, you know. But then again,
I
with
like the big backs. I like Haletalk and Graves in the back. As you can see, you got the glimpse of the Courtland Cougars. There's Haletalk, number 30, number 11, Breck Hall, number 78, Marty Dean, and Mike Valancourt right there, number 50. And I believe Chancellor has won the toss. Nope, Courtland did, I believe. And they are going to receive. So Courtland will start off receiving the football. Last time we had Chancellor was about to bring it. Chancellor won the toss, but elected to kick off. So.
Well, Coach Miller did say that he always kind of prefers to do that, let his defense go in first. So I don't think he's too upset about losing the toss of the coin there.
I'll show you how even these teams are. For example, Shane, you know, you got Haletalk coming in a 6-yard average per carry. Then you got Rodney Woodward over on Chancellor's side, 6.8 yards a carry. So, you know, obviously those two guys are dangerous. But I just, with Courtland's experience at quarterback and Hall being able to throw the football the way he is, I think that maybe is the one intangible that you look for that is going to push Courtland possibly to revenge last year's setback. But then again, turnovers play, you know, this is a game that, you know, turnovers play a key just like in any other ball game. Should be a pretty good one, though.
Well, that's why I say I think that Breck Hall and the rest of the Cougars are really praying to let the rain stay for about 2.5, 3 more hours before it comes. But as you were saying, Mike, too, if it does rain and he can't throw, they still have those big backs.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they're going to go completely, the wheels are going to come off the cart.
It's not like he's throwing for 1,000 yards.
That's right.
You know, So
Sportsman will kick off, number 19 for the Chargers, and you will see Breck Hall, Joe Veloz, and Jimmy Devers all dropping deep for the Courtland Cougars. And of course, we've, I think every time we see them, we say that they, Breck Hall at returning kicks and punts, not a smart move, but it's been a move that, of course, he's such an athlete that you got to play your best players.
Well, in this game, I think the hitting is probably going to be the hardest we've seen all year. So once again, I don't know if I'd have Mr. Hall back there, but.
So here we go. Schwartzman's got it teed up. We're just about ready for the battle of the unbeaten Chancellor and Courtland, and it's a script kick that will get away from Devers. He'll field it at the 10. Devers trying to get outside, and he's wrapped up right away at about the 11-yard line.
I think we can look for that this whole game. A lot of emotion, a lot of hard hitting, and maybe, too, at the very beginning, a lot of mistakes for the first quarter or so. A lot of nervousness.
Momentum comes over on the visitors' side to start this football game. So 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line. Now they do mark it at the 11. So 1st and 10 for the Courtland Cougars. You can see senior Breck Hall bring him up. On 1st down and 10. Got Haletalk. They send Allen in motion. And the turn and the give to big Coy Haletalk. And he's stacked up. Number 67, Christopher Barber, was there. One of the Chargers on the stop.
Looks like he picked up about 3 yards. I think there's going to be you're going to see a lot of gang tackling, too. A lot of gang tackling in this game.
And he did pick up 3. It'll be 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Well, you have to do that with these backs, you know. One guy is not going to bring Haletalk or Graves down.
No, it's going to be tough.
Hall brings him up again. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Hall sends Devers in motion. The turn and the give is to Haletalk again. And again, he's stacked up, going for the football. Chancellor almost came up with the football. Pick a number on the Chancellor defensive side. You see number 44, Ian Edwards, is there.
Once again, a lot of people over there trying to make the tackle, which is, you know, it's good, smart football. As you say, it is hard for one person to bring these backs down. And also, too, you know, with a lot of gang tackling like that, it also doesn't wear you out. You know, like for the 3rd, 4th quarter, if one man is making the hit.
You see him reaching for that ball early, trying to strip it away.
Oh, they've got to. Both teams, I'm sure, are going to be doing a lot of stripping, trying to anyway. I mean, turnover down here could be a whole different ball game here.
It's a gain of 2. It'll be third down, 5 yards to go for the Courtland Cougars. Let's see if Hall goes up top with it. On the option play, pitches at the last minute to Hailstock, looking for some running room. He's knocked down. Boy, what a great play coming up from the secondary by number 12, Rodney Woodward.
Good play by Rodney Woodward. Stopped him.
So to bring up fourth down, you see Hailstock. That looked like a play that could have got some yardage, but a great pursuit. And coming from the secondary, number 12, Woodward, he'll drop back now to receive the punt. Number 14, Chuck Gifford.
And also, too, this should give Chancellor, without any penalties or any mistakes, really decent field position.
Let's see what happens. Low snap. Gifford feels it cleanly. Gets off a line drive kick. Woodward will watch it bounce, and he'll let it roll down to the 43-yard line. So Chancellor will start from their own 43-yard line.
Now, that's good field position still for Chancellor, but I think they would have kind of liked Rodney to pick it up and hunt for 10, 15 more yards. You know, put it over that 50-yard line.
So first and 10 for the Chancellor Chargers. They'll start from their own 43-yard line.
I mean, I really look, Mike, for a lot of 3 and out this game. 3 downs and out. I really do.
You like to control the football and keep the other team's offense up, but it's hard to do when you have 2 outstanding defenses like we have tonight. Quarterback, number 13, Brian Ratliff. And on first down, they go right up the middle. I believe that's going to be Woodward. Yep. They'll get a couple to the 45. Oh, and second and 8.
Now, too, I know that, you know, Chancellor doesn't want to take a chance of a turnover, but in this field position, I think Courtland's going to be looking for the run. Why not a fake it to the middle, maybe a little, you know, sideline pass, a little pass down the middle or something.
We have misty rain falling right now. Let's see how that plays an effect in the football game. On second down, Ratliff turns. Oh, my.
Boy.
What a tremendous defensive surge. Marty Dean, also blanks, number 84. Number 50, Mike Valancourt was there.
I have a feeling we're going to be saying Marty Dean a lot tonight. Yeah. He's really an anchor on that defense. Excellent, excellent athlete for Courtland.
The rain is falling. It is a misty type rain. You can tell on the camera crew earning their pay tonight. It'll be third down and about, 11, I guess? Yeah, third and 11 for the Chargers. Obviously a passing situation, but I don't know if we want to put it up this early or not. See what they do on the wishbone. And they're going to pitch it to Woodward. Woodward looking for some running room. Got some room, 45, cut down over the 45, at about the 47-yard line.
Still way short of the first down.
And that'll bring in the punting team. Woodward is going to be the punter tonight. Yeah, Rodney Bryant has been scratched off. Woodward will punt tonight, so he'll...
yeah, he's going to do it all, huh? Yeah. He and Brett Hall. This could be the Rodney Brett show.
That's right. There's Brett Hall right there. You can see the rain is starting to pick up in intensity. Woodward is in punt formation. Fourth down, good snap. And Woodward gets up a high punt.
Well, he can kick, Mike. He can kick.
And it'll be fielded by Hall. Hall looking for some running room.
Not going to find much, I'll tell you.
First one on the scene was number 43, Brett Tillett. Nothing doing there.
Like I said, both teams are using really good gang tackling.
Yep.
They're like, you know, going after the ball. They're not going to try not to let any one-on-one situation if they can help it.
We'll have to keep an eye on the weather because that is certainly going to play an effect in the offensive strategy for both ball clubs. And like I say, you think it favors Chancellor. I think it favors Courtland. You say tomato, I say tomato.
Well, we got a timeout right now, so.
So Courtland takes a timeout. We'll take one also. We're scoreless from Courtland High School and our high school football game of the week this evening.
The Galvanized Yankee has a touch of history for everybody, featuring quality military collectibles from the American Civil War to World War II. Our relics and memorabilia can enhance and increase the value of any collection. We've now dedicated part of our shop to sports fans. Come by and see our huge collection of baseball cards, football and basketball cards, and collectibles. For both the serious collector or the novice, there's something for everyone at the Galvanized Yankee.
Why go to Detroit for that special paint finish when you can go to downtown Garage and Auto Body?
Downtown guarantees a look of excellence with their downdraft paint booth. They have iCar trained professionals who know the value of quality and prompt service. And Downtown gives you $50 off any order, $250 or more, or apply it to your deductible. So for the best paint and auto body repair this side of Detroit, come to Downtown Garage and Auto Body, where quality prevails. 898-4300.
And welcome back, Courtland High School. Our high school football game of the week this evening, the Chancellor Chargers and the Courtland Cougars. The Cougars will start from their own 16-yard line.
She said, Mike, it was very interesting that they would take a timeout this early in the game like that.
Well, let's see what happens. On first down, 10 yards to go for Courtland. Their second offensive series of the first quarter. Right up the middle, that's Calvin Graves. There's that Hailstock. It's going to be Hailstock. And he pounds his way down to the 20.
He's about to 26, Mike. He might be close to a first down.
Oh, you're
close
right.
to a first down.
My mistake, about 9 yards, possibly 10.
If you notice, too, he almost dropped that ball, Mike. They were grabbing from it, and as he was going down, he came close to losing it.
Well, we had sunshine brace the area late today, and then we had some showers also. But now we're fully engulfed with a driving rain, as you can see. It's a misty type driving rain. The wind has certainly picked up.
Still second down, a little bit short.
Yeah, second and less than one for the Cougars. We are scoreless in our high school football game of the week this evening. Let's see what Courtland does on second down and less than a yard. Might be one where Hall puts it up. Oh, we got a flag. Delay a game, or somebody lined up in the neutral zone, maybe?
It must be, Mike, because
it's
it
a
didn't
legal
seem
procedure
like,
against Courtland.
Yeah, I didn't think he had gone the full 25 seconds to draw the penalty, because they just finished the measurement.
That'll move him back to the 21.
Well, that hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
If you're a Courtland fan.
Now it's second and about 5 or 6, somewhere in there. If you look at Breck Hall and the rest of the offensive line come up, there's number 20, David Allen. Using Allen at the tight end this evening because of Spu Casey's injury. There's Devers in motion, and the turn and the give. That's Hailstock looking for some room. Ian Edwards, number 44, was there.
Got back to about almost, not quite to the line of scrimmage, right to the 25, I think. So it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 2. You know,
third and about 1.
Okay, you know, talking about Allen, he is really versatile. I mean, we've seen him play about 4 different positions so far this year. Good athlete, good athlete. Well, both of these teams are full of good athletes, good college prospects.
And Allen's only a junior. So 3rd and about 1 for the Cougars. Hall, Devers again in motion. The turn and the give again. Hailstock. Jesse Skillman, number 40, was the first one on the stop.
If he got it, Mike, he just did get it, because there was good defense by Courtland. Got the first down, so we got a first down in the game anyway.
Beasley also helping out defensively for Chancellor, but that rain, as you can see on your screen, is really picking up in intensity.
I have a feeling that these players, Mike, don't even know it's raining.
5:25 and counting in the opening quarter. And as Shane mentioned, our first down of the evening. As Breck Hall brings them up from about the 26, 27-yard line. On first down. And Hall on the option play. Pitches at the last minute to Hailstock, looking for room.
Got some room there.
And he's knocked out of bounds by Zackelheide, number 21. Let's see where they're going to end up marking it.
Got about 30 yards, huh?
About 4. So it'll be second down, 6 yards to go for the Courtland Cougars.
Well, Courtland is starting to move the ball a little bit. Not much, but they are starting to move the defensive line there, Chancellor, a little bit. I know it hasn't been much, but a little bit more than they did on the first series, both teams.
And they picked up 4 there, so we'll call it second and 6. Breck Hall brings him up again. See if he goes up top one time. He'll turn and give straight ahead. Hailstock stacked up again. Ian Edwards, another nice stop by Edwards, number 44. He played a good game early.
Yeah.
Don't forget our Radley Chevrolet CB3 Player of the Game presentation. Trophy to the player, and also $50 donated to the school by Radley Chevrolet.
Well, we've only played 6 minutes, or what is it, about 7 minutes of this first quarter, and I think it's what everybody thought it would be. You know, it's defensive struggle all the way.
So second down, or make it third down, I should say, at about 4. And we got flags again.
Here we go again.
I believe somebody lined up again in the neutral zone.
Oh, it's against Courtland again.
Illegal procedure again.
I wonder if that could be nerves, you know.
Well, somebody's lined up in the neutral zone, that's for sure. So it'll be still remain third down. Now 3rd and 10.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Courtland does not want to keep getting penalties. That's you know, it's not going to help.
It's very uncharacteristic for them to do that.
Yeah, and in a big game like this, the last thing you want to do is make, you know, mistakes that are not necessary, especially like lining up in the neutral zone. I mean, you know, just look at the ball, drop an inch back.
Here's a big play. Third down, about 9 yards to go for the. Here comes
blitz.
McElhidy on the blitz.
Opened up the middle a little bit, but he's still short of the first down.
Hailstock again getting the call.
Brings up 4th down too, Mike.
So Gifford will come in to punt. And Rodney Woodward will go in back to field it. I think with the weather now, I think our scores will be kind of low.
Well, I thought it was going to be even if it was dry. I really just look for a humongous defensive battle this game.
Oh, the snap is a good one.
Oh,
and it's almost blocked. I thought it was.
Yeah, I did too.
Woodward will watch the ball hit at the 40, and he'll let it roll to the 30, down to the 29-yard line. So that's where Chancellor will start their second offensive series from their own 29. So with the score, Chancellor nothing, Courtland nothing. We'll be back with more of CB3's High School Football Game of the Week.
What's the last thing you want to do when you come home from work? Housework. So open your door to Maid Brigade, the professional home cleaning service. Maid Brigade cleans thousands of homes each week. Maid Brigade will clean and mop your kitchen, thoroughly clean bathrooms, vacuum, dust, change bed linens, perform special cleanings, and so much more. You deserve a home clean home at the end of the day.
Now serving Fredericksburg, Stafford, Spotsylvania, Orange, and King George counties.
We have no control over most of the rising cost of doing business. There is one thing, however, that we can control. That's advertising. I'm Joe Grimm, General Manager of Prestige Channel 3. You can place an ad on the national cable networks from us for less than a 1-column inch newspaper ad. Choose CNN, ESPN, TNN, or TNT. Rates are low, so the value will never be better. Call us today at 891-0176.
And welcome back. Mike Neville, Shane McKenzie along with you from a wet Courtland High School. As the pitch goes to Melvin Davis. Davis looking for some running room. Gets to the outside 30, 35, spins over the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Nice run.
Driven out that time by number 70, Tom Sharon.
Yeah, he was hit too, Mike. He bounced off a player and got another 3 or 4 yards. Good, really good running.
So that'll put it 1st and 10. That's Chancellor's first down of the night. Nice run by Melvin Davis. As you look at the Chancellor sideline, Coach Scott Miller, number 19 there. That's the kicker, Schwartzman.
So as you can tell, both teams are playing a very, intense game. No, they just don't want to make that mistake. Just holding on to the ball for everything.
So 1st and 10 for the Chargers. And Ratliff brings them up again from their own 41. 12-yard pickup by Davis. They send Beasley in motion, and they give straight ahead. That's Davis again. Might have squeezed out 2 out of it. Call it 2nd and 8.
It can be tough to move up the center on either one of these defenses. I think it's going to be real tough. I know you're going to have to try it a couple times, but I think their gains on both teams are either going to be the air or the outside.
2nd down, about 9. They give Davis 1 in the carry. Interesting, number 20, Charles Beasley now at the fullback slot in place of, well, now they've got Ian Edwards back in there. That's a nice luxury that Coach Miller has. And they turn and they give to Rodney Woodward. Woodward looking close to midfield, and he's brought down at the 49-yard line.
Mike, he was one man. It looked like one player. If we could possibly maybe get that on the replay again. It looked like he was one player away from busting it into a pretty good gain or maybe going all the way.
So it'll be 3rd down. Ball resting at the Chancellor 48. Call it 3rd and about 5 for the Chancellor Chargers.
That's the kind of thing that I think may make the difference. Just one mistake, one breakaway.
Let's see what happens on 3rd down. Rattler
Fumble.
fumbles, and he's dropped
Boy.
right at the line. Number 60, Stacy, was in there. Chancellor recovered their own fumble.
Well, that's the kind of, break that both teams are waiting for.
Yep.
Something like that. And luckily, Chancellor did get the ball back.
1 minute, 10 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Counting.
Also, too, I forget to mention that in a big game like this with rain coming down, a field goal could make a huge difference.
There's Woodward. Punt formation. And he gets off another good kick. And it'll be Hall fielding it at the 15. Breck Hall looking for some running room to the left. Up to the 18-20, and he's gently pushed out of bounds by number 43, Brett Tillett.
Mike, you think maybe Coach Miller found himself a punter?
I think so. Well, he's boomed 2 of them.
2 good kicks. What was that? I didn't even see. What was that, about 40 yards? 45, 50 yards?
Courtland will start from their own 21. We are scoreless from Courtland High School. Well, you can see the Cougars coming up.
44 seconds left to go in the first quarter here. And I think we each got 1 first down for each team.
Yep. Breck Hall brings them up again on 1st and 10. And Hall will give the inside handoff, but a nice job by the defense. Ian Edwards, Charles Beasley, 67 was also there. That's Christopher Barber. And then just pick a number after that.
Yeah, I guess you could say he was tackled by the faculty.
Yeah.
The student body.
That's right.
Right.
Might have squeezed a yard out of it. Call it 2nd down. And 9 yards to go.
I think this is good. I think that was going to about do it for the first quarter, Mike. We're down to about 14 seconds.
See if the Cougars get off another play. On 2nd down and 9 yards to go. Hall brings him up. And a mess up there. And no yardage. So that's going to end the first quarter. At the end of 1, we are scoreless between Courtland and Chancellor from Courtland High School. Our CB3 high school football game of the week will continue.
This fall, see the best in local programming on CB3. Reserve Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings for the Donna Tyson Show. Let Donna introduce you to the people and places who make this community great. Watch the Donna Tyson Show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 o'clock p.m. Then,
see the best in local sports coverage with high school football every Monday and Wednesday evening at 8:30 this fall on CB3 Sports with Chancellor, Courtland, Spotsylvania, North Stafford, and Stafford. Monday and Wednesday evenings on CB3 Sports.
Why go to Detroit for that special paint finish when you can go to Downtown Garage and Auto Body? Downtown guarantees a look of excellence with their downdraft paint booth. They have I-Card trained professionals who know the value of quality and prompt service. And Downtown gives you $50 off any order, $250 or more, or apply it to your deductible. So for the best painted auto body repair this side of Detroit, come to Downtown Garage and Auto Body, where quality prevails. 898-4300.
And welcome back, Courtland High School this evening. Our CB3 high school football game of the week. Mike Nibble and Shane McKenzie along with you. We'll start quarter number 2.
I don't think anybody expected anything more than what we've seen so far. Just a good, tough defensive battle.
And the Cougars have it 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Deep in their own territory. Hall is yet to throw a pass, and right there, boy, a great defensive surge. Beasley, number 20, is there. Also number 89, Anthony Sluzars. And a few others.
Yeah, right. Good, just really good gang tackling by the whole defense on both teams. Just
There's a look
excellent
at
defense.
Coach Scott Miller. Pleased with the way his Charger defense has responded in this early going.
Well, I don't think either coach can be disappointed at all.
So it'll be 4th down. And in punt formation is Chuck Gifford. Another low snap, but Gifford will get it away. Let's see if Woodward will get a chance to return it. He hasn't yet. And this one will fall dead at the 46-yard line.
That's about the best field position for either team so far, because Chancellor will take over across the 50.
Yeah, they will start in Courtland's territory. at the Courtland 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
Mike, the way these defenses have been playing, I don't know if that's going to mean much in this game.
You can look at some of the crowd. We are sold out, which is nothing that we didn't expect. We mentioned this game has playoff intensity.
Well, a lot of people have said that they think the winner of this game is going to take it off.
Well, there's a team in orange that's unbeaten also in the Battlefield District, so this is not an easy district. You have to sidestep the mines.
Yes, for sure.
Ratliff at quarterback, Wishbone with Edwards at fullback, and the turn and the give to Rodney Woodward. He'll fight over the 45. In fact, they'll mark it at the 45.
Mike, do you think that could it be possible that maybe, of course, Chancellor playing Louisa last week, which was undefeated, could have helped them prepare for this game more so than Courtland playing Spotsylvania? Not that either team is playing bad, but do you think that may have been more of a boost for Chancellor to play much better?
Yeah, really. I mean, you know, the thing about Courtland, they've got 2 straight county rivals that they've got to meet, you know, back to back. That takes a lot out of you. So on 2nd down, the pitch to Woodward, looking for some room on the right side. Got some room, and he spins, got the 1st down. That'll drop at the 35-yard line.
I think we got a face mask, Mike. Pretty sure we got a face mask.
Got a flag on the penalty. While we're waiting for the flag, let's see if we can get a look at that on the replay. What a great run that time by Rodney Woodward.
And if it was what I think he saw, if it was the NFL, it would be a 15-yard penalty, because I believe that was a deliberate attempt to bring him down.
Boy, he gets a great run. Yeah. Hard to see from that angle, but boy, what an outstanding run.
Spearing too.
Well, it's definitely against Courtland, and it's definitely 15 yards.
See if we can see what it was there.
That'll put it down to the 19-yard line.
Could have been unnecessary roughness too.
See what the indication is. I'm sure it's a personal foul. Yep, that's what it is, a personal foul.
Well, somebody did hit him in the head as he was down too. That's what I thought was the face mask, but I guess it was just hitting him in the head.
So 1st and 10 for Chancellor from the Courtland 19-yard line.
Well, we have our first serious drive going right now.
On 1st down, the turn, and they give to big Ian Edwards, the fullback, struggling forward. But he's stacked up at about the 16-yard line.
And like we were saying earlier, Mike, you know, a break and a score in a game like this could mean a whole lot of difference. You know, usually you say, well, you know, Spotsylvania teams like that, you know, they can come back. But these 2 teams, I don't know, you know.
In the 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. You look at the Courtland sidelines, Ken Brown, arms folded. A little bit concerned, but I'm sure. Like I say, this is a championship caliber football team that doesn't panic. On 2nd down, and the give. Now Ratliff keeps it, tucks it under his arm, and he goes down inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. But you don't expect Ratliff to do that.
That's a good call. I don't know if it was called or just a mess up, but it was a good play.
Let's see if we can see it on the replay here. Ratliff will tuck it under his arm. Everybody thought the ball was going to Woodward.
Well, Mike, you made a good point. As you said, these are 2 championship.
See, he tucks it under the arm, and nobody expected that.
As you said, Mike, these are 2 championship caliber teams, and you're probably right. A score this early in the game is not going to set anybody back.
1st and goal for Chancellor from the 8-yard line, and Marty Dean just jumped offside, so that'll move it to half the distance.
Oh, he's angry too. You can see he was a little angry at himself for that.
But by the same token, if you're a visiting team coming into Courtland, you like to open up scoring.
Oh, without a doubt, especially too if we're getting more rain and a heavy rain.
Yeah, the rain is looked like it's subsided just a little bit. So that'll move it half the distance down to the 4-yard line. And it will remain 1st and goal. With 9 minutes and counting here in the first half. As Chancellor knocks on the scoring door first. Yep,
well, now we got some
officials timeout. For 84, Troy Robinson getting some equipment rearranged. So the Chargers threatening from the Courtland 4-yard line. 1st down, goal to goal. Ratliff turns and gives to Beasley. Beasley looking for room, carries people in. Down to the goal line. Boy, he was
awful close.
What a marvelous effort by the Courtland defense to hold him out. First man there looked to be number 21, Wendell Gilberry. Also Devers on the stop as well. So it's 2nd and goal from about the 1-yard line.
I'd look
The
for
crowd
Rodney.
on its feet here on the Chancellor side.
Look for Rodney right up the middle.
I don't know, when you got a big fullback like Beasley or Edwards, either one of them who's ever in there.
That's true,
Beasley's in there. It's the wishbone. Let's see what happens. Second down. Ratliff keeps it, tucks it under, and he's in.
Touchdown.
Ratliff tucked it under his arm and is in. So Bryant